Hello wine people, it's Peter from Thirsty and Wise, where we simplify wine. This is video number 13, our dry wine tasting challenge video series. You know the rules. I describe a wine using the WSET Level 2-in-1 systematic approach to tasting. It is your challenge to guess what is the grape variety and appellation that I'm describing. On the end of the video, I'll give you 4 options to choose from. Below in the comment section, you'll find links for the WSET Level 2-in-1 systematic approach to tasting, also the specification document with a full list of wines that are tasted on WSET Level 2-in-1 course, and also wines that I'm describing in this video series. So let's go. So this wine is clear, medium intensity of gold color. So gold color will give us an indication of it's a white wine, but the older vintage. So usually white wines, they gain more color with age, and also the color changes from lemon green to gold and amber. On the nose, this wine is clean. I would say I didn't put intensity, but I'll put pronounced aroma intensity of primary, secondary, and tertiary character. So this wine is pronounced and also very complex. On the palate, this wine is off dry, so there's some sugar in this wine. The acidity is medium, which indicates either a warmer climate or grape varieties with lower acidity or a combination of that. No tannin. Alcohol is high. So with a high alcohol and some residual sugar, this could give us an indication that the grapes for this wine are very ripe. So the wine actually has the fermentation above 14 or 14% alcohol and still has most probably residual sugar. The body is full, which makes sense, with sweetness, medium acidity, high alcohol, pronounced flavor intensity makes this full body wine. The wine is dominated by primary, secondary, and tertiary character. I'll show you the aromas and flavors in a second, and has a long finish. I'll come back to the conclusion. On the aromas and flavors for this wine is dominated by stone fruit, so ripe fruit like peach and apricot. There's also some tropical fruit like mango. Can also be a little bit of melon. And the fruit seems ripe, maybe even slightly dried fruit. On the palate, there's some secondary aromas of least aging like cheese and yogurt. This wine also, in many cases, ages in oak, but in used oak, so you don't really get the aroma of oak, but you get this kind of controlled oxidation and tertiary development. And this wine has tertiary character like dried fruit, hazelnut, and honey. Quality of this wine is outstanding. The wine is very well balanced with primary, secondary, and tertiary character. Pronounced flavor intensity balances the high alcohol and also the touch of sweetness. The length is long. Intensity is pronounced. It's well defined. The grape, but also the winemaking and the development of this wine is very well defined. And this is a complex wine with primary, secondary, and tertiary character. What is this wine? Is this a German Spätlese? Is this a Pinot Gris from Alsace? Or a Pinot Grigio from Friuli-Venezia, Giulia? Or is this a Viognier from Condrieu? Let me know in the comment section what you think the grape and appellation is. So let's eliminate. It's not a Condrieu. So it's not a Viognier. Viognier is going to have, yes, Viognier can have this medium to lower acidity, but it's going to have a floral character. This wine is not really floral. Is this a Spätlese from Germany? No. Spätlese from Germany, yes, it can have this touch of sweetness. It can have this tertiary character, but Spatlese it's a Riesling, it's going to have high acidity, and it's going to have this petrol character, which this wine doesn't have. Is this a Pinot Grigio from Friuli-Venezia, Giulia? No, usually from Pinot Grigio from Friuli-Venezia, Giulia is going to have high acidity, it's going to be more fresh and tart and more lean, not really a wine that can age, but it's not really a wine that you want to have it as a tertiary character. You want really to do it more pressure. And also, it's going to have high acidity. And it's not going to have high alcohol. So this is a Pinot Gris from Alsace. Can be a Grand Cru level or with an oak dryness. Most probably a Vendange Tardif classification. Let me know what you thought the grape variety and the appellation was, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay thirsty and wise.